Hello and welcome to this bus earn tutorial on how to submit a PQQ response on the Coupa system. If you have not already registered on the Coupa system, please refer to the instructional documentation available on eTenders or contact procurement at busearn.ie for further assistance. First, enter your username and password and click the login button. You will then see a list of the various events to which you have been invited to participate, and you can simply click on the relevant event title to access that specific PQQ. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will use the Personal Protective Equipment or PPE event. Before you can access the PQQ response document, you must first download and read the information documents. To do so, please click here to download the button and click on the document title. Once you've downloaded the document and read it, click the back button and click this tick box to confirm that you have read and understood all of the information documents, and click participate to progress. Once in, you'll see the list of tasks that are required to be completed under the PQQ. The first task is the questionnaire itself. The remaining 4 tasks in this specific example are simply uploading supporting documentation. And we'll run through each of the tasks now. You will see a status symbol here to say that it's not complete or not okay, and this will change as you complete each task. Important to note, up here you will see the response deadline of January 26th, 2024, 12 p.m. You can submit responses as many times as you want. If you need to change your response up to that deadline, and after this deadline, the system will be locked and you will no longer be able to submit further responses. So if we go into task 1, which is the answer questions task, from here you will download the Excel form. You can then open the file. So once you open the file, if you're presented with this message at the top of the screen, simply click Enable Editing. So just looking at the structure of the questionnaire, the first tab here at the bottom is Instructions. From where you can see here under point 1, it clearly states that only fields highlighted in yellow must be answered. And as you can see, there are numerous yellow fields throughout the workbook. And all fields marked with a red X are mandatory, meaning they must be answered. And again, if we jump on to tab 4 here for quality assurance, we can see that this is a mandatory field. So it's as simple as running through and completing each of the yellow fields, but particularly the mandatory. And you'll notice at the top of each form, there is a form status field, which will change depending on whether or not you have answered all of the mandatory fields. So in this example, there's only one mandatory field in this particular section. And if we answer that, you will see that the form status changes to complete and passed. And back on our checklist here on the instructions tab, you can see this also updates. So this checklist here will act as guidance on whether or not you've completed all the mandatory fields, and you'll see that this number has now dropped to 0. And this again is just an indication to let you know how many mandatory fields are in each section and the number that are remaining for you to complete. Also important to note, if we go back to the quality assurance tab here, and you can click on these links as well to go back, there is a pass-fail determination on each of these red tabs. These are all mandatory criteria, and you'll see here that applicants must have a quality assurance system in operation in their organization. If you do not, and you state no, you'll notice that the status changes to complete but failed. So it means you have completed the mandatory field, however, you're failing to meet the minimum requirements set out under this particular mandatory requirement. So please just bear that in mind as you're going through and completing the sheet. The final two tabs here at the end in black are weighted criteria, as per the selection criteria table stated in the PPQ information document. So again, there will be mandatory fields here for you to complete, and then they will be assessed and evaluated later in the process. The first two tabs, which are in green, are simply for information purposes only. There are mandatory fields in there, but these won't be assessed. So yeah, the main, I suppose, guidance tool in here is the checklist. So important to check this as you're completing it to make sure nothing has been missed. I'm not going to go through and complete all of the fields, but we'll assume for the purpose of this demonstration that this has been complete, in which case what you then do is you go to File, Save As, and save it out to the location on your computer or device that is, I suppose, easy to locate for when you need to upload the document. In this case, I'm going to go to my desktop, and I have a folder prepared here for Bus Earn PPE PQQ response. I'm going to save it in there. It's important not to change the name of the file because the Coupa system will recognize the same file name as what was downloaded. So please leave that as it is. Click Save. You can then close the Excel sheet, go back into Coupa and click Upload Answers. Go to Choose File and navigate to where you just saved the PQQ response document, which was in Desktop. And it's this one. And then you simply hit Submit, Upload in Progress, and you can see that that was successfully submitted. You then hit the back button. So once you've completed the questionnaire, you'll see the status here has changed to OK, but you now need to complete the other remaining mandatory tasks. So if we go to Upload Organizational Chart, you simply click the Upload Reply document, navigate to wherever it is you have your organizational chart saved. In this case, I'm just going to reuse the same file. And you'll see that task is now complete. You repeat the same for the remaining 3 upload document tasks. And the last task is the upload of a signed declaration and legal sign-off form. And you'll notice the only difference here is the form is available to download. So you first click here. Save the file out to your computer or device, from where you'll need to open it, print it, sign it, and then scan it and upload again. Or if you use any sort of digital or electronic signature tool, that's perfectly acceptable as well. But the document does need to have a signature on there. So once it's signed, you then upload that document. Again, I'm just using this file as an example. Configuration, submit. Now you will see a message saying all mandatory actions have been fulfilled, and you will notice that there is no submit button, so it will automatically be submitted once all of these status fields are okay and that all mandatory actions are fulfilled. However, as mentioned previously, if needed, you can go back and change any of these or upload revised or updated documents as many times as required, but only up until this time, after which point the final submission is the only one we can accept. You'll also notice on the left here, there's a short navigation menu here. And if you do have any questions in relation to the PPQ, you can do so within this section by clicking Ask New Question. And again, I'll just put a test in, and you can message in there. You can attach a files if need be, and then you can submit that question, and a member of the Bus Air and procurement team will respond to that in due course, and the response will appear here. The only other section then that you need to be aware of is this decline to participate. But bear in mind, if you choose that option and you put in a reason and hit OK, it will tell you that your company has declined to participate. And if you do want to be reinstated as an active supplier again, you will need to contact Bus Air directly. So please be careful if you do choose to decline to participate. Other than that, there's nothing else to do. The response has been submitted once you have completed all of the mandatory fields. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, but if there is any questions that you might have at any point throughout the process, please email procurement@busairn.ie. Thank you.